Ichilov Hospital in Tel Aviv. We're here with Smadar Halpak. Smadar is a medical clown. The reason we're here to speak to her is because she was part of a team of medical doctors called Dream Doctors, who were sent alongside the IDF aid mission to Nepal in April and for the earthquake disaster. And Smadar, my first question to you is this. Israel has sent state-of-the-art field hospital to Nepal. Doctors, nurses, medical supplies, of course, your team as well. And yet, there was a disturbing number of voices criticizing Israel for having done all of this as a form of propaganda. To what extent, if at all, did that trickle down to the people you encountered, whether the Nepalese or your colleagues from other countries? Any of that sentiment?
First, the team of the clowns, the Dream Doctors sent. It's not the country.
Yes.
It's our.
But as far as the Nepalese are concerned, you're all part of a
yes,
big
of course.
team.
We are
and you
all
worked
a
alongside.
team from Israel,
Yeah.
and we work together.
Right.
I think that when you go to a disaster zone and you work with people, and you see doctors and nurses and technicians
Right.
and rescue teams
Right.
and clowns and volunteers that work together, I think that there nobody think why countries send and what is the reason when you see the people and you look in the eyes of the people and you come to help
Right.
and you come to save life and you come to save souls. You don't think about politics.
Okay. So I'm glad to hear that this cynicism is only in the hearts and minds of those cynics.
You
and not
didn't
actually
feel
on
the
ground.
cynics in the Israeli Army Field Hospital, and on the other side, you can feel the thankful of the Nepali people, and they all the time come and hug you, and you hug them, and it's very, very beautiful thing to see because they don't care why you come. They are in this moment.
They're just thankful for the fact that you're
yes, thankful for
Right.
the help to bring.
Okay. Now, medical clowns is not commonplace in all countries. I mean, in Israel, it's been around for quite a while. It's part and parcel of treatment. It's here at Ichilov Hospital, for example. But you know, for other cultures such as Nepal, my question is, how did they even digest the idea? I mean, I can imagine that them thinking, we've just had a disaster. We're the last people to have a sense of humor right now. What is this all about?
So, yeah, it's true. In Israel, there is clowns in almost all the hospitals. And in Nepali, they don't even have a word in Nepali for the clown. They call the clown joker, like in English.
Okay.
So in the hospital in Nepal, there is no medical clowns, and also in the culture, there is no clown that we know about them. There is magicians and theater and things like that. But the magic of the clown is that the smile is the medicine, and you use mime and physical things and music, which is universal. And you don't need even language to contact the people. And the Nepali people, even if they are adults, they are like children.
Okay. In what sense?
They look at us with open eyes, and they understand the humor of the clown.
Right.
And they play with the clown. And as a medical clown, we're a therapist. We play with the trauma. We work with the trauma. We talk about the trauma.
Does it work? Is it treatment that has proved itself to improve the situation of patients?
There is many research about our job that improve it. But when you are there and you see, I can tell you a story that happened.
Please do.
We go to a village that many destroyed houses and people get hurt by the earthquake. And we stand there, and then there was a very small earthquake that all the time there was small earthquakes. And then all the people of the village ran to the street.
Right.
to the road actually.
Okay.
And we didn't even
Feel it?
because
You
their
know,
body,
Yeah, they're more sensitive to it.
they're
than you
more
are, yeah.
sensitive to the effect. And the adults was like hysteric.
Right.
And one adult come to me and she told me like this with her hand that her heart is beating.
Right.
So I hugged her. She hugged me like a child. So I told the other client, she's said that her heart is beating.
Mm-hmm.
So we take out from his suitcase
Right.
a small castanet,
Mm-hmm.
and he start to play the beating of her heart, like boom, 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 next to her heart, boom, 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 boom. And then she showed him that her arm also.
Right.
So we start with the castanet on her arm.
Yeah.
And then you saw in a few minutes
Right.
all the elders stand online
Right.
and wait for the healer castanet
Okay.
to do the castanet.
Magic, to do the magic of the castanet.
Magic.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, my leg, my
Right.
arm, my head. It was amazing because
So
he
what?
stand there and
yeah.
he became the healer of the village.
Okay.
And they really go with him.
Right.
And the Nepali people culture, the Buddhism, it's a part of the soul is the most important thing. You have nothing, but you don't need nothing, like home, money, and other things.
As long as you have your soul.
Yes.
Was Israel the only country that sent medical plans to the disaster
As
zone?
we know, yes.
Okay.
We didn't hear about any other medical clowns from any other country. Even we tried to find there is a group that calls Clowns Without Borders,
Clowns Without Borders. Okay.
but we didn't hear that they get there. I believe that at the time they will,
Uh-huh.
but we don't know about any other medical clowns.
Okay, and so as far as you know, Israel was the only country to have sent clowns to that particular disaster zone. But in the past, has Israel sent clowns, or is this the first time that a medical clown team has got together and gone to a disaster zone from Israel?
No. Actually, medical clowns work with the army also in Haiti after the earthquake,
Mm-hmm.
and also 3 clowns of us sent after the tsunami to Thailand.
Right. So you have a
we
tradition of
worked in
actually
disaster
doing that.
zone before, and yeah.
Okay. If I was to ask you, what is the one experience that you would take back from this experience? The one thing that has moved you most, that has changed your perspective the most? Put aside the Castagnet story, which is an amazing story in its own right, but is there anything else that has really moved you from your time that you spent there?
Yes. I work with a very small child that she's called Dolma.
Okay.
And she's 2 years old.
Yeah.
And she lost all her family in the earthquake.
Okay.
And I started to work with her.
How did you encounter her? Where did you find her?
We work in a place with many children there. They don't have family and parents,
Right.
and they live there.
Okay.
And
So it was like an orphanage that was.
It's orphanage,
Yeah, okay.
but children they like from they born to 18 like this. And Dolma, she's one of 5 to 10 children that they are new from the earthquake.
Earthquake, right.
And I work with her, and it's in the beginning she was like very close, and she was small, and she didn't even look at me.
Mm-hmm.
And slowly I start with bubbles and music and very small things, and I really get close to her, and we play together, and it was really touched. And when I try to say goodbye and go, she started to cry.
She
So
will
I
let you
back,
go, yeah.
and I think to myself, oh my God, I need to take her with me. I need to take her with me with Israel. Where I need to do it.
You're everything she's got at that particular moment in time.
Yeah.
You're her whole world, so to speak.
For this moment,
Yeah.
yes. And then I think to myself that this orphan place is such an amazing place, and their new home is such a good home, and you don't want to. I see the children that grow up there, and they are happy,
Right.
and they are smiling, and the staff amazing, and I think to myself, okay, she's got a very good new home. And then I think that here in Israel, we are all the time, it's so sad, and the funerals, and the Shiva, and we cry. Are going on. They think like we are now, this is the situation, we deal with it. We don't cry about the home, and we don't cry about that we lost our end. We know that we don't have an end now, and we play with the other end. And it's a very good thing because the clown thinking is this.
Very much in line with that.
Yes.
Okay.
And the Nepali can teach us
Absolutely. Yeah.
this way of thinking. And I take it with me.
Okay. That's a good place to wrap it up. Thanks very much. It's been
Thank
fascinating.
you.
Thank you.